This is Montreal Now with Aaron Rand and Natasha Hall. CJAD 800.
I don't think there is a prime minister in Canadian history who, over the entire scope of their time in office, has met with the premiers and sat down to talk about healthcare as much as I have over the past 2 years. Canadians right across the country, in every province will understand this, is making sure that those dollars that we put in deliver real, tangible results for Canadians in shorter wait times, in better services, in access to a family doctor. And that's what we've been pushing on, and that's what we're continuing to talk with the provinces about.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau responding to the premiers finally. And on top of that, the COVID situation getting worse and the pressure on the healthcare system here in Quebec getting yet again to a critical point. Another presser being announced. This time it's going to be just the public health deputy director, not even the director, that's going to be giving a press conference tomorrow at 2 p.m., James. So what do you think about all of this?
Well, I'm still in a bit. I don't think I've ever heard Justin Trudeau speak with that much passion in his voice about anything. So clearly the premiers are getting under his skin.
Definitely.
No, he wasn't hopping up and down like that when people are asking about Bill 21 or Bill 96.
Oh, no.
That's for sure.
Of course.
But you know what? Here's the thing, and it's funny that because this is the code that our listeners have cracked, right? It's what time they schedule.
Yep.
The press conference. And you know, in the beginning, in the very early days, those semi-golden days before the actual arrival of the plague. Remember the slogan, the sort of unofficial / official slogan was "Ça va bien aller."
Ça va bien aller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little rainbow.
Ça
va bien aller.
Okay.
Yeah.
They've changed it now. Y a rien là. Okay. Comme toi là, y a rien là. Okay. Mm-hmm. Learn to live with it. You're on your own. This is it. And as you quite rightly point out, with all due respect to the deputy director of public health, this is not something this government wants to take a look at, even though we are getting caseloads now, daily caseloads in the thousands compared with the hundreds last year at this time of year. I mean, summer, as far as we learned anything, summer was supposed to be like a downtime.
A reprieve.
You know, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, you're outside, there's less chance of you being infected by this airborne virus, and yet here we go. Whatever could it be due to, David? I'm just a poor country doctor here, but I think maybe the whole mask mandates. I'm not saying go into lockdown.
No,
but it's funny, those numbers just skyrocketed after they lifted the mask mandate.
They really did, and they're new variants. And we're now like 104 increase in hospitalizations.
Yep.
Remember when we were freaking out at 1,000 hospitalizations? Yep. Now we're close to 1,800.
1,800, and we are in what is referred to as in healthcare in Quebec, this time of year is like the Bermuda Triangle, because you've got no staff. You've got staff off with COVID, and you have staff off on vacation. Right. And you have people who basically, even after all these years, if there's something wrong with you, and I don't begrudge them that, if there's something wrong with you, damn it, you don't really feel well, you're going to go to the hospital, and the first place you're going to go to is the ER. So welcome to that little, Quebec summer tradition of jammed up ERs. But this is it. This is, I know that this government, has been, almost been outdoing Baryshnikov in their pirouettes away from their handling of the pandemic. But the damn thing just won't go away, David. It keeps coming back. And as you say, the variants, when you, loosen, you drop your guard even slightly, it's like you're holding a virus convention. All these viruses get to mix and match and meet new viruses and mutate into whatever. Oh, this one's more contagious. This one might be a little more hazardous to your health. We still don't know. We have a clue, but we still don't really know what the effects of what's being referred to as long COVID will be. But we are still in the middle of a health crisis.
Yes.
And it seems that, and I'll be frank with you, not just in Quebec. This seems the last thing any provincial government in this country wants to talk about. So listen, we've said it before on the show. If you are on your own, listen, the other stuff that they asked you to do, at least the masks, keep that going because, quite frankly, this is not it's never a good time to get sick. It's never a good time to get sick in Quebec, but this is definitely a very, very bad time to get sick.
I totally agree. I wear the mask in the metro.
Definitely. My God, it occurs to me some of the trips I took even before the pandemic, I should have been wearing a mask.
Absolutely.
But all that said, we're told, don't worry, be happy.
Faut vivre avec.
Ah ben.
Anyways,
on verra.
We'll be covering the press conference tomorrow too, but it sends such a bizarre message. Putting it at 2 p.m., but sending the deputy director of public health, no ministers. Luc Boileau isn't there, but it's still the third press conference in as many weeks.
And it'll be as revelatory, I'm sure, as today's meeting that Benoit Charest, our environment minister, had up in Rwanda, where there was absolutely nothing. Well, maybe we'll look at daily thresholds for the levels of arsenic in the air, but I can't give any numbers. I don't know how it's going to be done. As we said yesterday, it's the same thing, David.
Exactly.
It's just a bit of political theater, and it's basically showing the media a bone, saying, "So look, we're doing something. Oh, look, we had a meeting here. We have some clip. Here you go. On your way now. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. So it's not shaping up into a great
a meeting or a committee, James, is not action.
Well, no, exactly.
Or a press conference is not action.
It's a total stall, is what it is. And once again, for a lot of these things, the theatricality is proven by the fact that everyone knows it's the 21st century. You don't have to go anywhere to do this. They could have done this on a Zoom call. This was theater to basically try and make the story a little less hot this week. It's the only sort of hot story we've got going in the province. I mean, I know how sausages are made, buddy, and I'll tell you, this one here is going to last
Me too.
until something better comes along. But
absolutely.
It's
not going away. It's not going away. Well, so how about the Conservatives, James? I mean, come on. The revelations yesterday. So you have the Patrick Brown's co-chair going over to Charest, and then later during the night, Patrick Brown announces that he should support Jean Charest, but he's not winding down his campaign.
He's not. Well, I think that's just for dignity's sake. Let's face it. But what I love about doing this show, David, is quite apart from the fact I get to work with you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Most radio shows, David, their content is torn from the day's headline.
Yeah.
This show's content is pulled from tomorrow's headline. Because you and I were talking about this yesterday, and the question was, when is he going to give his endorsement to Charest?
Exactly.
And because the clock was ticking, and his campaign has admitted, even if he overturns the ruling that disqualified him, it'll probably be too late for the vote. So you know what? He's throwing whatever lifeline he can to Charest. But the more important thing now is, and this is what's going to make the story, I think, grow a nice, strong pair of legs over the summer, certainly if Jean Charest has anything to do with it, is that it's very easy to follow. You have Pierre Poilievre on one side, and you have Jean Charest on the other. Yeah. Any of the other candidates, with all due respect to them, as even with this, Mr. Brown's so-called endorsement, he said, I also support the other leadership candidate. The only person I don't support is Pierre Poilievre. So it's anybody but Poilievre. So all of a sudden, this got real simple. The question is going to be very, very simple. And I think some people are going to have to think twice. Maybe not all of them, but some are going to have to think twice about who they support in this contest, because come September, you will either, one way or another, you are going to have a Conservative Party of Canada that is going to be vastly different from that which even exists now. And that which exists right now is exactly winning prizes for unity. So we'll see how that unfolds, but things just got a lot simpler in that contest.
I love our conversations too, and that's why you need to listen to Montreal Now. You get tomorrow's news today.
and you get it for the same low price.
Same low price every day.
Yeah, we do it volume. That's how we do it.
That's how we do it. James, always great talking to you. Thank you so much.